Well, we are so happy to have Sharon Maynard, who is a registered dietitian with the American Dairy Association, with us today. Once again, we know school is starting right around the corner. Some of us already back in it.
And Apple goes back tomorrow.
Yeah, I know it's quick, but we've been talking a lot about supplies for the kids, but what about a healthy diet? So Sharon is here to talk more about the importance of really getting in the nutrients. So yeah, a beautiful spread, but it's all fruit and it's good for you stuff right here.
Oh, okay. Well, Erica, we've never formally met on TV. I've seen you, but not in person. So, yes, today we're going to talk about like snacking and getting breakfast, because we just saw somebody scored perfect on the SAT. I bet they ate breakfast every single day.
I bet they did
before that test. So today we're going to talk about some things that kids can make at home. And what would you think the difference is between this little pop quiz and between a meal and a snack? What's the difference?
Calories?
The size and the calories. Well, guess what? It's blurring. There's really hardly any difference.
Really?
I mean, yeah, 90% of the people are eating snacks. It's making up 50% of all of our eating occasions.
Okay.
So therefore, we need to make sure the nutrients that we're getting are also in our snacks.
Right.
So today we're going to do some easy things that kids can make at home, that we can make at home. And we're going to first, and I'm going to put you guys to a little bit of work today. We're going to make some overnight oats.
Oh, wow, yeah.
These can be in the refrigerator, so you start with your oats, and then you mix in some yogurt, and then you mix in about the same amount of fruit. So I'll let you get started on that. Erica's going to start on that, and then you get to choose your fruit.
Oh, great. And these are in cute little mason jars. This makes it really convenient.
You know,
easy.
because you can shake it. That's the nice thing. If you need the spoon, you can have the spoon. But you know what? You can, if you have a little bit of milk, and then you could just toss it all in there and make it a shake up. And it's called overnight because you want to put it in the refrigerator overnight.
So this is perfect. Kind of like prepping and meal planning ahead. You can just grab this on your way out the door, take it with you.
You can have them all set up for the week, or for at least for about 3 days. You can have different snacks set up. So she's putting in different fresh fruit we have, but you could also just open a jar of applesauce or mixed fruit and just toss that in there, and that would be just fine. So if you don't want to shake it, you could just stir that up, and you want to mix the oats in real good.
So the oats are at the bottom here, and this, it kind of absorbs, right? That's the point.
It does. So it makes like an oatmeal pudding, and you put it, and it's eaten cold.
So about how much oats do you put in there per one little yogurt container?
Well, you know, the way I do it is like, if whatever size yogurt container, you put half the amount of oatmeal in there. And you put the same amount of fruit as you do in the yogurt. So it would be like, you know, equal fruit, equal yogurt, half of the oats.
You check out these blueberries. Are these blueberries?
Those are blackberries.
These are blueberries.
I'm sorry, I meant raspberries.
Right here.
There's the
raspberries. Educational for Erica too.
See, you can tell I don't eat fruit, right?
That's all right. And then the next thing we're going to look at is a smoothie bowl. And so, and you know what? Today kids are crafting things. They want to craft their own. So they want to have something that they can just, you know, put in. And we have a peach, blueberry, and the little dots you see in there, and the little black, those are chia seeds. Those kind of swell up like what people might remember as tapioca. It gives it a little thickening as it gets wet. And so I blenderized all the peaches and blueberries into the vanilla yogurt. And then we have a bowl right here for you. And so you can mix whatever you want. You might not want to, just lay it on top or mix it in. And so this is what children like to do with the crafting. So maybe if it's already made up, they don't like that fruit, but they would eat the yogurt and everything else.
So just throw a couple of blueberries
whatever you want. And you know what? I kind of, it's not set up like it would be overnight, and so they might sink to the bottom, but that's all right.
A couple of bananas, because I love bananas.
And this is a great point. We were just talking with Jay here, our photographer, and he was saying, you know, when you're cutting up fruits for the kids, they're like, okay, now I'll eat it. But if it's just sitting in the fridge, it's not peeled, it's not cut up, they're not going to touch it. And this is so true. Even for me, like, I'm not going to go for something that takes a lot of work. I want something that's easy and convenient. So if these are ready to go, or I can make them in advance.
Yeah, and you can take a little pack of these nuts. This is almonds, and you can just pour them on. You know, so if you put some nuts and some applesauce and a thing of yogurt, and you can put your oatmeal in, there's a quick breakfast. You know, make it up up ahead of time or let kids have it ready to make what they'd like when they get home.
And I love the idea of just using little cups of yogurt, because it's kind of like what I do when I make like a morning smoothie, but this is all prepped and ready to go ahead of time.
Yeah, just run out the door.
So you just take it and go, and I like how easy and convenient that is. Convenience is key, especially when you have kids that don't get up and head out to school
early mornings.
And then, you know, the good thing is if they didn't do it,
they're running late.
Schools are going to have this in their building. So you'll see overnight oats. We had a training at Cabell County for a lot of the schools in West Virginia came down. The cooks learned to make this. They're making smoothies. And so hopefully we'll have some crafting bars. They do a lot of bar type activities with kids.
Nuts and all kinds of stuff to this.
I know.
So how's it taste?
So I can eat this. I can eat this one right away.
Okay. You can go ahead with it. You know, if you want to put a spoon in the other one, that's fine.
Take a big old bite.
I'm just going to take a.
Tell me what you think of what you've crafted. And it's going to be a little bit drier because it's
hasn't sat.
Yeah. So
I really like this. This is the.
I'm going to try that one.
Yeah, try this one.
This is you can tell the oats, like once they absorb everything, they'll be a lot softer. But even still, I expected them to be tough, and they're not.
There you go.
This is good. So this
is just peach and blueberry already mixed in, and then a little bit of honey for sweeten if you don't. And then if you
that's great.
Plus, I love how fruit already has that sugar in it, so I never add extra sugar.
Yeah, you don't even have to.
So dip into this one, so you can get a new spoon if you want, and just
so everyone can share after the break.
And see what you think of the one that's been already made. So
okay, this is nice and thick.
Yeah, there's a lot of fruit packed into that. Good. And then you know that Greek yogurt's really going to stay with you to the day. So if you're getting little snacks or you're waiting a long time in between.
I really like this.
Do you like it? These are my favorites. There's a little quick bagel with some cream cheese and fruit. So, you know.
This is the perfect size, too, because a lot of times you see the giant bagels and you're like, I don't know if I can eat all of that.
I only ever eat half of those.
Right, me
and
too.
I leave the other
this
one
is
in
the
there.
perfect size.
Yeah. And the fruit sandwich.
So it's kind of like your little crayon box here, a little range of colors. You can get excited about your colors of fruit and your colors of your new box of crayons.
I think that helps too with kids, because when they see the big spread of colors, they're like, okay, this is exciting. Maybe I can do something fun with this, right? Get crafty.
I don't even know if I'd want to go to bed because I would just want to eat this.
That's kind of a big jar that I pulled out for today.
I know, that would last us like all day. Really, really good stuff though. All right, well, Shannon, thank you so much as always for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
We're going to eat in just a minute.